Hello, my Libras. How are you all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If it's your first time to my channel, then I'd like to welcome you. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer, and I basically practice holistic wellness. And one of the beautiful services beautiful ways in which I can help, so many people right now, which is such a privilege to me, is via spiritual regression hypnosis, which is an online session. So no matter where you are in the world, I can get to you. Alrighty. For those of you that follow me, things are warming up. Okay. I didn't see that one coming. This is a very specific reading out here. Okay. Anyway, for those of you that always support me, that are subscribed to my channel, my goodness, welcome back. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. This is a very urgent message that seems to want to come out here. I'll draw you one more card. Twin flame love. Twin flame love. Alrighty. Love it, 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 love it. So this is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending. Take what resonates with you. You can obviously have a personal reading if you want to. This is beautiful. This is so, so beautiful. Let's get started. 10 of Wands. End of a cycle. This is God. Let's just call it what it is. This is love. This is love all the way. This is love going on here. Okay? This is a connection. Your heart's going kavoop, 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 kavoop. Okay? Knight of Wands. He arrived. She arrived. They are here. Oh my goodness. Ooh la la. King of Pentacles. I'm talking about ooh la la. And the Empress. Let's get into it. So, emotional ties, things not serving you well, all those things that are not really sort of working in your best favor, all those things that are holding you down in this world, all those things that are making you feel like, like that blah blah sort of emotions. I feel that for the longest time you try to sort all of these things out. You try to sort them out, and you try to be there, and you try to be fair, and you try to get it balanced, and you try to get their point, and you try to get their side of the story. And you sort of just said, you know what? I'm going to put all of this together, like all these emotions together, like wood on like a pile, and I'm going to strike a match. I want to let this go. I'm going to strike a match and I'm going to have a barbecue. I'm going to let this go. And the moment you did that, this is almost like instantaneous. Boom. The new connection is right there. I'm talking about boom. Like, it's almost like magic, as those flames are still licking up from this past that you just let go and said, you know what, I am just disassociating from all of this. I'm just disassociating from whatever. It's almost like through the flames that magic sort of happened, that this love just sort of stepped through. This emotional connection, just this whatever it is that's making your heart, smile like this. You saw it, you recognized it, you accepted it before you even realized it. Okay? King of Pentacles. It ticks the boxes. I mean, that's it. It ticks the boxes, It feels good. It looks good. It smells good. It's whatever. It's cooking. It's good. You might actually even, for some reason, I get a sense of somebody who's actually cooking. And maybe this is just for some of you or for some person specifically, but it's almost like somebody's cooking, and I'm not sure if this is like a caravan or like a house bus type of thing. And there's lots of sunlight. It's beautiful. It's wow. And the Emperor, speaking about abundance, about flow. it's almost like you feel like you can finally just sort of rest and look at, you know, at this person at your life and kind of sit back and just not have to be the one who has to, you know, run around from this point to that point and from this pillar to that post. You can actually just take a break and just, it's like there's nothing to do for you, and it feels perfectly good. It feels perfectly balanced. It feels very much all right, and it's really, really nice. Wow, this is like laying on a beach. It's nice. It's really, really genuinely nice. Love it. Okay, let's look into those. Exciting. Now, one of the cards were jumping. They wanted this message wanted to come out. All right, so we're going to look at the 10 of Wands, the situation that you let go, this past situation that you set free, in my very sort of overly dramatic description there earlier on of what was going on. But it's just such a sense of peace, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And if you're not getting it right now, I'm telling you, you're heading towards it. But some of you are going like, oh, you're right on point, you're right on point, you're right on point, you're right on point. Beautiful. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So the 10 of Swords and the Tower. Things were almost becoming too unbearable for you. The load just became too much. The load became too heavy. You couldn't take it anymore. You couldn't do it anymore. Even if you wanted to, I feel that you couldn't like do it anymore. You know, it was too much. The load was too heavy. You needed to shine. You couldn't live this life where it's almost like you were turning yourself into the doormat, and then you were the one that was also walking across you on the doormat. So you were the doormat and you were the one walking across yourself, you know, as the doormat. And you were like, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. I have to cut these ties loose. You know, you needed to be free. You couldn't be part of these shenanigans any longer. It was just too much. It was too overly dramatic. Yeah, it's going to break your back. You had to choose yourself for the better good of all. You realize that if you keep yourself in the cycle, it's not going to serve you well. Looking at the Knight of Wands, we've got the 9 of Air. You see, when you let go, that sense of peace, that feeling of peace, that freedom of peace, that freedom of just being able to really love. And not have to apologize, you know, for choosing life. There is a beautiful sense that came through there. Yeah, wow. That is quite something. It's like standing on a mountaintop and just being able to breathe for the first time in a long time. And it just feels so fresh and so beautiful and so clean and so connected, you know. You were going to crack under that pressure. You needed to be free. You knew that it was time to let it go. And I feel that those people understand. I feel that they understand. You know, in time it becomes clear to them. King of Pentacles. You know, it's almost like you were living in the space where you had to almost ask people like, are you angry? Are you mad? Are you upset? You know, you were like on eggshells. And you're like, if I'm going to be on eggshells, it's going to have to be ostrich eggs, because ostrich eggs are very, very strong. You know, you can kind of throw a party on them. They won't even crack. Yeah, in South Africa, well, not anywhere close to me, but when people actually make those holes in those ostrich eggshells, because they're huge, they actually have to drill a hole in. It's not like you can just tap it, you know. King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. You are in your divine flow. You are in your divine space. You are enjoying the rest, enjoying the moment, enjoying the sense of being allowed to just be, because I feel for the longest time you weren't, you know, it wasn't okay for you to just do that. And so some of you, now that you're sort of in this fortunate moment, you don't really want to do anything else, you know. You don't feel that you want to sort of create focus forward. You just want to be here right now, and it's such a beautiful, delicious moment. And the wonderful thing is that you are in the flow, which means you don't actually have to do anything. You are in that blissful state of surrender, where it's almost like nobody needs to tell you. You know that your life is going to sort of like an elevated plane of being, existence of being. You just know it. You might not know how, you know, but you just know that things are unfolding for you beautifully. You just know that your life is never going to be the same again, and you're just sort of watching it all happen in absolute awe, you know. It's beautiful. Let's see what we've got here for the Empress. For this Hanged Man there, you are in divine flow of your energy. What do we have for the Empress? Empress, it's all about abundance, letting you know you don't need to rush. So, I mean, even the Empress here next to the Hanged Man, you don't need to rush. You can actually take your time with this. And it's nice. Okay, I'm just gonna, so one card came out, another two fell out, so I'm just gonna take them all. Yep, look at what the Empress is saying, patience, even next to the Hanged Man. A nice easy flow. And it's almost like, it's like not wasting your time, because trying to almost do something, well, in a sense, it's almost like you know that I'll be wasting your time, because in your heart you already understand that everything is perfectly lined up for you. Nine of Fire and King of Fire. Emotions, emotions, emotions. Good flow there with the emotions. Some of you are, generally the energy I get for you is that you are very much in awe of your own life right now, in the beauty of your own life right now, in the sort of flow of your own life right now. It's actually quite amazing. And you want to keep that up, because that's a good flow to be in. In this flow, anything is possible. Anything is possible, because you're coming from the flow of love. And when you come from the space of love, things just work out for you. And you get time, almost like this figure over here, you get time to sort of pause a moment and observe the magic of life and observe the magic of you. And the more you do so, the more you grow into the magic of life, and the more you grow into the magic of you, which means the more your relationship with life actually improves, which means the better your life becomes. Amazing, just like that. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off for you with two oracle cards, Libra. One is a message from the universe for you. See what the universe has got to say for you. Don't you guys think that my thumbnails are looking so funky these days? My best friend who's a social media boffin. Two cards again, no problem. Social media boffin and graphic design is creating them for me. And if you're interested, I'm going to put a link down below in the description. It's going to say AC Digital Marketing Solutions. And if you need any sort of work done or want to elevate your business to the next level, I can definitely recommend that. Okay. It says earlier disappointments were just a rehearsal for the great stuff coming your way. On the back of the card it says, never regret love, no matter how blind it improved your vision, and no matter how foolish it made you wiser, and no matter how generous it made you more. Beautiful. They chose you. I'm going to draw one more card for you from this. I don't know why, but I feel that I should. They chose you. You might not really believe this. It might not even spook you a bit. But there are those who choose this very lifetime in large part knowing that you'd be there. Now that's what we call reputation. Imagine some lives, incarnated into this world just because they knew you'd be here. Now that's how special you are. That's how amazing you are. And you obviously chose the same for others as well. Amazing stuff. I'll draw you one more card and we'll see what it's going to be, because I feel an urge to draw you another one. So I'm gonna, before I draw the crystal oracle for you. And I hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel. I've got a weekly reading coming out for you. Most weekends I've got a weekend reading as well. And if you are interested, towards the end of September, I'm going to have an online, like a workshop to help you. I love crystals. I work with crystals a lot. So how to sort of get the abundance into your life and to flow, and to how to keep it there, you know, to keep the magic there. I'm currently working on a newsletter, so it may be in the link or it may not be. If it's not, it'll be in your reading for next week. Okay, so you want to check that out. And you can also follow me on Facebook and on Instagram if you want to. The links are down below because the details are uploaded there. It says you are adored. I don't know one single Libra who's not adored, because your light just shines up. You're such beautiful people. Message at the back there. Don't be fooled by the players. And don't be fooled by yourself. There's no one more lovable nor loved than you. Wow. Let's finish off with a crystal oracle card for you, beautiful Libras. Step 9, conflict. So when the conflicts comes up, when the difficult part comes up, when the challenges comes up, know that the answers are already inside of you. Open yourself to the beautiful, gentle energy of step 9. Okay? Alrighty, so thank you so much, Libras. Honor, love, and respect. I will see you next week.